Hello, 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 and welcome to the Reclaim Your Life podcast with me, Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your colossal connections coach, supporting and empowering you to let go of guilt, experience colossal transformations, and reclaim your life. How are you doing, my friend? How has your week been treating you? I really hope that you are feeling good and well today. So, I really want to jump into this episode. This is episode 3. If you haven't listened to, watched episode 1 and 2, I'm inviting you to do so because this episode links to those. And also, I know how incredibly challenging in the beginning it can be when you make the decision to reclaim your life, when you make the decision that you want something more for your life, when you make the decision that you've been going down this particular path and it's served you up until this point, but something innately inside of you is telling you there's a new path. But you're kind of figuring out what that means, what that looks like. You're having to turn down the noise around you because you've got a lot of you should be doing this and who do you think you are? And you're like, no, there's something else. There's a greater calling on your life right now. And you know this, but somewhere along the line, there's a little bit of a disconnect. And you don't truly believe yet that the life that you think of, the life that you see when you dream, the life that you smell when you dream, the life that you taste, how it feels for you, you don't quite yet believe that you could make it your reality. And I'm here right now in this moment with you to tell you that you absolutely can. It's possible. Trust me. I know, the clients that I work with know, and I'm now here helping you to undo all of that learning to know that it's possible for you too. So, I've previously spoken about when you understand that you want to make this change, not quite sure how you're going to make it happen. It is around turning the noise around you, turning it down, and turning up your gut, turning up your spirit, turning up that internal voice that goes, wouldn't it be nice if we could experience this? Wouldn't it be nice if life looked like this for you day to day? And as always, I'm here to tell you that you can. In this episode, we're going to move slightly outwards. So, in episode 1, we looked at what is it that you want and why it's important to you, heavy on the you, why you want it, what it is that you want. And then in episode 2, we started to do some more work around the benefits to you, getting all that good feeling going in, the benefits, what success would look like, how would it make you feel, how would it taste? Because again, on those like down days, alongside the why, continuing to motivate you, you having an understanding of the benefits, how it's going to impact, how it's going to transform your life is so important. Now, with this, what we're going to do is we're going to look outside of yourself because we all need a bit of a support team. I have a support team around me in the form of mentors and coaches and advisory boards. So you're going to need to create your own too. So again, I've got some questions for you that I'd love for you to take the time to answer. And these are also important questions. So really make the time to dig into them. All right. Okay. So you understand your what, you understand your why, you understand how it's going to impact your life positively. Now, the next thing I want you to have a think about is what are the obstacles you may face as you work towards your goal, and how can you overcome them? So, what are some of the obstacles? What are some of the barriers that you may face? It's really important for us to do this because life is going to life, right? Life be lifing sometimes, okay? And I would love to say to you that it's all going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will say it will be easier, but there may be them days where you just wake up and again you're just not feeling it, or an external something has derailed you or prevented you from moving forward in the way that you wanted to. One way for you to get ahead of that is to already think about the obstacles. So, what are some of the obstacles that you may face? It may be around time, it may be around resources, it may be around your health, it may be that you have care responsibilities. Like, what are the things that could potentially stop you, hold you back, slow you down from moving forward? And how can you overcome them? How can you beat them? How can you mitigate them? So I want you to have a think about them. It's not to say that they're going to happen, but it's about putting your mind several steps ahead. Okay. Now, thinking about your network, the people that you have around you, here's the next question. Who do you know that you need to know, and how can they help you? So say, for example, you want to create a website. You've got an idea for a business and you're like, I need a website. A lot of the time, you will tell yourself, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say you, because this is something that I experience with the clients that I coach privately, that we'll get to this place where we kind of got the vision and, we've got the plan together and we're building the action. And they'll go, oh, no, but I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone that can help me. And I'm like, really? Are you sure? And when we start to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig, guess what? We find out they do know. They've just not taken the time and done that work to explore their network. So I'm encouraging you to do the same. So thinking about your goal and what it is that you want to achieve, who do you know that you need to know to help you achieve this goal? And how can they help you? Think about the people that you've got in your network already. And also, I want to say this could be a family member, it could be a colleague, it could be your spouse, it could be it could be a sibling, it could be someone that you met at a networking event 2 weeks ago. And you're like, oh, wait, hold on. Cousin Mike does websites, doesn't again, but because he's your cousin, you've never looked at him in that way, right? So, who do you know that you need to know that can help you achieve this goal, and how can they help you? Now, then we go another step outside of you and we ask this question. You are going to answer this question. Who don't you know that you need to know, and how can they help you? So if we go back to this business idea for a second, you worked out that you've got this cool business idea. You figured out what it is, why you want to do it, all of the benefits, all of that stuff. You figured out the obstacles and what may come your way, because maybe your full-time job might take a little bit of time. So you figured out that you need to get up a little bit earlier, and you might do like 2 hours on a Saturday to keep you moving in motion, right? You've then worked out who you know and how they can help you, because cousin Mike makes websites, right? But let me let you into a little secret. A shiny new website is all great. But if you haven't got a strategy to put that into place, that shiny new website is just going to sit on the internet looking shiny, but not getting you any leads. So you might discover that you need to have a business coach, a business mentor. Yes, a mentor, someone that has done a similar thing to you, but you go, I don't know of anyone. But in answering that question, who don't you know that you need to know? Your answer is, I need to know a business coach. I need to have a business mentor, a business strategist, a mentor of some sort. And then you need to figure out how they can help you, and how a business mentor can help you is around understanding strategy and what are all the things that you need to put in place to start to build a viable business. Okay, so who don't you know that you need to know, and how can they help you? And the kind of bonus question to those questions are, where will you find them? And again, going back to your network of people that you know, family members, colleagues, your spouse, friends, 8 times out of 10, you know someone that knows the person, or you know someone that knows the person that knows the person that can get you connected. All right? Amazing. Now, my final question for this episode, because I really want you to sit and do this work, is thinking about support, as in the support that you'll need when the days are not going as planned. Who can you lean on for support as you work to achieve these goals? Now, this is more thinking about emotional support, spiritual support, mental support, that person that you can call up or text or meet for tea and cake and just be like, oh gosh, yeah, I'm on week 5 of like figuring out this business idea, what's going on. Yes, who is that person, or who are those people? And also, what are the activities? Because sometimes it may not solely be human beings. It may be that the thing that gives you support is ensuring that physically you're doing what you need to do. That might be walking, that might be running, that might be going to the gym. It might be you programming a pottery class, going to a pottery class every other month because that's your jam. It might be your knitting. Yes. So who is it that you can lean on for support as you work to these goals? And also, what are the activities that support you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically? Because it's important that you continue to look after you as you go through this journey. All right. So another set of questions that have come your way. I'm inviting you to take the time to sit, to figure these things out, to explore them, because these are questions that I believe no one else can truly answer for you, not genuinely, not authentically. Someone might tell you, well, I think you should be doing this, or all of that good stuff. But I truly believe it starts and continues with you first. So I want to encourage you to know that the life that you dream of, the life that you desire, is waiting for you to come and claim it, waiting for you to reach out and take it. And know that I am by your side as you journey to reclaim your life. Lots of love to you. If you do nothing else, I want you to think fierce, be fabulous, live free spirited.